Yo, welcome to another Highdeas Video Potcast. Bringing back my boy Dez.
What's up, fam?
For another episode,
right.
You know, to hang with us, to rap with us.
You back.
Hold on one second, guys. Let me turn this, people like to text and call when you do stuff. Don't want to hit you all day, but once you start actually getting busy, then when your phone blow up. So, I was going to have pre-podcast chat with you. But I didn't want to waste it.
Right.
I didn't want to waste it, bro. I didn't. I actually pulled up some headlines today, but for real, the first thing I really wanted to talk about, I'm gonna bring this up just to kind of do something different. I try to make all these jokes sound different. So for the people that don't know you, and because it's the month of Halloween, what is your favorite horror movie?
Favorite horror movie is the it can either be a funny one or a real horror movie, but nah. For a real horror movie, my favorite, what had me real scared one time? Shoot.
I mean, it don't even have to have you scared. It's just something that's your favorite.
Well, I would have to have scared me to be my favorite.
Shit,
so I would say, I'm gonna just say maybe Child's Play, because then there were stories about the Child's Play doll coming to life in real life. He was only 7. You know what I'm saying? You're like, what the fuck? How the fuck this nigga really come to life? So, yeah, he was really a sick dude. Freddy, he might end up being dreams.
Freddy's a pervert. And another one, you have a favorite candy?
Oh, my favorite candy is it's gonna be what was these things? It's they like annihilators, but they not. They called
Mambas.
Mambas, yeah, Mambas. I love Mambas, yo. All the flavors. They all taste the same anyway, no matter what color it is.
I love, I'm Halloween. My birthday's Halloween. I love Halloween movies, and you would think because of that, my favorite would be Halloween, but no, it's not. Jason. It's something about Jason, except when they always, the only thing they didn't do with Jason that they did with that they didn't do with Michael Myers was make his movies completely stupid. Like put him on. Remember H2O? He was in space.
Yeah, it was stupid.
No, it was dumb. Leprechaun. Come on, bro. Why are we in space?
They was tripping with Michael Myers. Yeah, they was in space, and
the
thing about Michael Myers.
That wasn't Mike. That was Jason.
Jason. Yeah, Jason in space.
Yeah, Mike never went up there. Mike always was grounded. He never did bullshit.
But he was so fast but slow.
Yeah,
he always catch up to you.
It's funny if you watch. You remember the first jokes? He would actually. No, that was Jason. Jason used to run. Jason used to run.
It's easy to get them too confused because they both ignorant. They run around with masks slowly. And shit. Yeah. They both can catch up to you while walking and shit.
And of course, everybody knows my favorite candy is Reese's. Yeah, I never hey dog.
Oh, Reese's.
You seen that commercial? My number 2 would be Snickers, and then it'll be the white.
Which one? The Reese's cup or the Reese's Pieces?
Reese's cups, and then it would be Snickers, and then it would be the white chocolate. The Hershey's, the white chocolate Hershey's joint, the milk cookies and cream joint.
Oh, yeah, I used to crush them shits for a few years straight.
They changed. A lot of these candies changed the taste. But bro, I never did understand that. How, serial kill. Guys like Jason and Michael Myers. I'm in full sprint, and I left you 2 miles back, and yet you're here
in front of me,
waiting. You beat me to the spot. You chopped me across my. What? How?
I don't know if that was supposed to be a funny part of it or just really the scary part. He could just be that.
Anyway, you think that you got so you seen that commercial? I think it's a Geico commercial where the girls are. They're like, where should we run to? We should go behind that barn with the chainsaws, and the girl's like, why not get into the car? And he's like, no, that's stupid. That's how they are. Right.
That wasn't a few years ago. They was showing them commercials. That's
It's
not a
actually
recent
on
one,
right now. They put it on
they put
again.
another?
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same joke. They put it back on, and I laugh
Yeah.
every time I see it because that's how they are in movies. I'm gone. You're not going to kill. Once the first person show up dead, hey, look, we packing up, and I'm out of here. Now, if he show up in Bowie, Laurel, over in Capitol Heights, DC, then we got a problem. Because he traveled all the way. I mean, we seen him in New York.
The only ones that ever did that shit was for Leprechaun.
Yo, he punched the nigga's head off.
Yeah.
In that whatever, in that the black dude on the karate movie. And Jason was just like, hey son, I laughed so hard, yo. Oh, she's so cute, like her little mom. Mom got some hip too. I see it.
Yeah.
She got some booty dude.
She
Damn,
got-
hold up. No, that's some real booty dude. That thing's poking
It's
like
it's,
Rudy Giuliani,
it's really
Giuliani's erection in
She's
Borat.
built like a hen though.
She is built like a hen. She got
It's
like
just
breasts,
like a hen.
and then like it's like, and then it's like
some
a long,
titty, yeah,
a long hump in
and
the
a
back.
long butt.
That joke
with
got a
little
big
legs.
poke. Lord. So, bruh, have you happened before I? All right, this can segue into. Have you seen the SNL? Jim Carrey and Alec Baldwin basically parodying the fucking election. I mean, not the election.
The debates.
Yeah.
I only seen a still picture of it. I didn't
I
watch the clips. for some reason.
I watched it because I recognized it was Jim Carrey, and Jim Carrey is one of my all-time favorites. So, it wasn't funny to me. It must be.
Saturday Night
No
Live
offense.
is seldom funny, yo. It's not that funny.
I don't
yo.
know whose comedy that is, because I don't want to say it's white people comedy, because there's people that love.
Mad TV was funny this
Mad
Saturday
TV
Night
was
Live.
hilarious.
Yeah,
I don't know
it was
who
mad,
that
yeah.
comedy was for, but it was very dry. And Jim Carrey is my boy, and
Yeah, that's my
I
man
think
right there.
I
That's
tried to make myself laugh at one thing he did because it was Jim, but really, it was pretty bare for it. To
He's
be Jim
gonna do
Carrey.
some shit to make you laugh though.
He's goofy, but
Yeah, he's the goofy.
if you watch it, you'll be like this though, son.
I might laugh
Nah,
because
you
it's
might
Jim
not, bro.
Carrey.
Because it's not.
He makes the stupidest faces.
He does, but he's making the Joe Biden face, and it's just because he's playing Joe Biden. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought
And
it was corny.
and I guess Alec Baldwin is the other one.
Donald Trump.
He's playing Donald Trump though. I mean.
Yeah, so
Alec
they
Baldwin,
eventually
right?
had somebody come out and playing Rudy Giuliani.
Oh.
Have you heard about his situation?
Yeah, he's doing something with filming around his private area, something on camera or something like
Yeah.
that. They did
So-
on the Borat movie.
Yeah. So I watched the movie this morning, right? And I did a watch along.
Cheeks.
I did a watch along. I know, right?
You had to watch along with who?
No, I did a watch along like people. I watch along. You can watch along at home. Watch Borat.
Oh, you did a movie thing on here with,
Yeah.
with the watch along
It's
shit,
uploaded.
like in the corner of the
No, I ain't
video?
do it like that. No.
You just they
I was
heard
watching
you in
it.
the back.
They're watching me. You can hear the movie, but I'm
Right.
watching it and I'm just reacting to what I'm seeing.
So who the camera face to? It's facing
Me.
you or it's facing you?
Yeah.
So they don't see at all the movie that you're
No,
watching.
it's a watch along. That means you can watch along at home, or you can watch me and have me basically go through the movie as I'm watching it because it's a wild movie.
What movie is this?
Borat. When I
Borat.
get to that type of nigga, do you know how long it probably will process to have that movie? No, I probably would have that movie running for an hour and 36 minutes in a
But-
box.
I mean, I thought it was you could do it like a screen to screen type shit
Yeah, you
or something
could.
like that. I don't know how it works,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
You know what?
Cause
He's right. Now that I think about it, I could do some stuff. But
the little young nigga be reviewing music videos from way back in the day, from when I was younger. And
Yeah,
his
and
first
he
time
could do
seeing
a
the video
picture.
and his reactions. His
you could
reactions
do a
be alright,
picture.
though.
I see what you said, but
Yeah,
it would just. I think I
because
would.
they'll
I
see the
would
part at the same time you see the part. It'd be way more funny.
I'm gonna tell you why. That's why I ain't doing like that, because I watch a podcast. I listen to a podcast.
That did that.
A very successful podcast, and he doesn't watch them. And he would say, you go get you'll watch. You press the shit when he pressing, and he pressing, you press, and you watch, and he's explaining what's going on.
I guess if you got live active participants,
they don't have to be live.
So, they don't have to be live?
Nigga, I can go back. I don't listen to him live. I listen to him like a day later.
True.
So, and it's a wrestling podcast. Shout out Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette's podcast is great. Y'all should go. I don't care if you're not a wrestling fan. If you just want to hear an old man just give you that straight.
Who is it?
Jim Cornette.
Jim Cornette.
It's called the Cornette Drive.
He was an announcer on
he's been an announcer. He was a manager with the Midnight Express. One of the best promo guys ever. But
so he's very talking shit.
He doesn't like the new age style of wrestling, and he's very he's very honest about his opinion about how he feels about the wrestling and the stuff that people be doing. And he be cutting them up, and people don't like it, and some people love it. I love it because I like honesty, and I wasn't raised on softness. I can take a, like if somebody's criticizing something or whatever, I can take it. People nowadays is like and it's like an opinion.
What, you like wrestling still?
Do I like it still? Not to say I like it. It's more so that I grew up on it, and so I would check in on it. And mainly, right, it is trash for the most part, but I try to keep, because my dad had me in it, so I try to get Ken in it a little bit.
You seen it live? You ever seen WWF or WWE live?
Yeah, I remember in 2005 I saw SummerSlam.
Oh, you did?
On Undertaker.
But ain't it weird because there's no music? There's all you hear is them on the mat just.
There's music. There's no. You can't hear no announcer. You can't hear them announcing, but you can.
When we saw it, I took one of my clients down there one time when I was working in the group home. He liked wrestling so much, so I took him to the wrestling show and shit or whatever. They had a schedule for him to go, so I took him. And it's like it's no music like on TV. Like you hear like background music while they wrestling and shit. It's like silent. No, you just hear them slamming each other against the mat.
Because it's live, on television. And on television, it's the same shit. It's the same stuff.
And they little as shit in real life.
No, they're not. What wrestling did y'all go see? Well, see, hold up. You supposed to
say like 2 years ago.
That's why, bro. I'm talking about 2005.
But maybe
think
they
about
was
the wrestlers then, and
Well, Hulk Hogan like 6'8", ain't he? Like 6.
Yeah, but he
like
was
6'7".
Them niggas were huge.
Now they're smaller. Big as shit. Yeah,
them niggas are my size.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. The black niggas and shit. The new age ones, whatever.
New Day.
New Day. Yeah. New Day. They why they make them be so fruity though with all the colors and stuff?
Because bro, when they tried to start them niggas out, they tried to start them out with some racist ass.
That nigga smaller than me though, yo.
They tried to start them out with some racist type of gimmick, and they made that joint their own, and it started selling. So they pander the kids. I don't like it, but they're successful, so do your thing. But I'm trying to say,
ride back. That was my man.
Hogan versus Shawn Michaels. The Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero ladder match to determine Dominic's like that storyline. That match was there. I saw Batista. My favorite Undertaker's one of my favorites.
Oh, so you watched it everywhere Batista was in there.
I'm saying that's when I was there.
Batista, yeah.
When I saw it, those guys, Undertaker's 6'10", Batista's 6'5", 270. You know what I'm saying? Randy Orton's 6'5". These guys were huge. Now I went a couple of years. I went to another one in Baltimore, and I saw Jeff Hardy and them live, and he was in a steel cage. And those guys now, compared to the Seth Rollins and all those new guys, completely different from the Hulks, the Machos, the Stings, Ric Flair. Them dudes were healthy, bro. They were. A lot of them guys were
even Roman Reigns, who run with the Seth Rollins. He's not really that big. He kind of big, but not like the other niggas from before. He was taller.
He's about 6'3", 6'4". He's not buff, but he's solid. Niggas like 260. He ain't small for nothing.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
I don't know. I never really, I never really kept on wrestling like hard and being so into it, wanting the toys and all that shit. But I watch it, get in their head, and that's why I always knew who was wrestling and all that. But you know, that's when it just always was phony for after a while.
Hey, look.
Why was they faking?
Y'all niggas always say wrestling is fake. The ending is predetermined. But if I take a fucking chair and smack you across your fucking back, don't tell me that shit's fake. These niggas take the same risk as anybody else.
If it's an extra light plastic chair, or if it's like a regular chair.
They have,
because they really be breaking chairs.
They have gimmick chairs. They have gimmick chairs.
They be tripping with
that. And niggas still fuck up and hit.
Nah, I know they be getting hurt in wrestling though.
But before I lose my audience, because I know a lot of y'all niggas probably don't fucking care about wrestling and didn't grow up on it. But if you did, you know what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Thank you. I was trying to segue into the Borat. You ain't see that new joke?
Nah, so I ain't see that.
Bro, it's wild. So I'm not gonna spoil it for you though. I'm just gonna tell you to watch it. Very wild. The stuff that they show. It's a bigger America, boy. Yeah, wow.
You trying to tell some truth in there, some shit, or
it's like
comedy truth?
But it's oh, you know what I'm saying? It's truth within the comedy, bro. It's just the whole story. What he's saying in front of people, what he's saying to people, the way people are not reacting or reacting, or it's just. It's like, how hasn't he been reported?
Like, what you mean?
Let's say, so I'm gonna just say the story is like this.
Where'd you watch it on?
Amazon Prime.
That's what it's on? I gotta download that.
The nigga, bro.
Be taking money out my Cash App for no reason.
That joke, that's why I kept it, because I was like, you know what? They're taking $15 out. And it's not that it's bothering me, but it's like, I don't even use this shit. So let me look.
Yeah, I didn't have it.
I said, let me look into it.
Still don't have
and
it.
I opened the joke up, and I was like, oh, okay, I like some of these movies. And you can watch live sport. Like, I could watch sports and stuff on it. I was like, oh, bad. So, okay, I'm going to keep it. But basically, the story is him trying to deliver his daughter to Mike Pence to clear whatever crap.
But he's playing Mike Pence, right? Like, he's dressed up, or is actual Mike Pence in there?
Yes. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to tell you, bro, because
I gotta watch this dumb
it's
shit.
surprise. It's going to everything.
I love dumb movies, y'all. I gotta watch it tonight while I'm high.
Everything that he does is just like, how did he get into this? That's where the Rudy Giuliani part came.
You said it's called it's Borat.
It's the new Borat.
See, I got this shit called Nova TV. Nova TV.
Look, bro.
The nigga, see everything.
The nigga was fucking. The girl was flirting with him. Fuck whatever happened. They ended up going to the back room. She's like undoing his shirt. And if you look, cause I was looking. I was trying to see. I'm trying to pay attention, like what was going on. And as she's undoing his shirt, this dude, he got like a little erection, bro. He reaching his pants to like mess with that joint, and Borat like bursting in the room. He like sits up, like he's like, she's 15, you can't. Blah blah blah.
Is this right here Borat's subsequent movie film?
Mm-hmm.
The 14 years of the making. Alright.
Yeah, that joke.
I'm gonna check this shit out later.
Did you
Nova TV has everything. Shit.
You see, I'm gonna check out. Did
you
see Khabib and Gaethje?
No, I ain't even watched the highlights. Was it a knockout or what?
Choked him out, triangle. With a broken foot, bro. This nigga's a dog.
And
he retired.
He broke the foot during the fight?
He had a broken foot coming into the fight.
Oh, coming into the fight. Did it look like it when he was fighting?
He had 2 toes taped up. And like,
was he limping a tiny bit?
No, I mean, bro, the motherfucker was doing moves. His toes was bending.
Yo, he looked like a monkey, don't he?
He was savage. I'm not saying nothing about him because Khabib seemed like the type to come and find you. Hey, Khabib, we good, bro. Thank you. He retired. He said he's not fighting
what's
no more.
What's all the moves gonna do if you kick him in the nuts? He's going down, and then you could do what you want. And he don't have no moves once you kick him in the nuts, yo. I'm trying to tell you. If the nuts kick, that's it. After that, you going down.
He a whole nother.
I know he a little monster though. These niggas, they little like war machines though, yo. They can really fuck a lot of people up at once. I'm trying to tell you, if he wanted to do some shit like in the middle of a club, just go and test his skills, he probably could fuck like 20 people up in a row.
Speaking of war machine, bro, are you into like the Marvel universe? I'm waiting for all this stuff to finally come out, bro. This pandemic has definitely been
We talking about the one that's supposed to be on the Disney Plus channel?
I'm talking about every damn thing that's supposed to interconnect, and it's been pushed back.
It's been pushed back, but alright. So the last thing was
I've been keeping up.
Endgame.
It's supposed to be Black Widow,
which is fucked up. That was the last thing. Avengers Endgame. We haven't had shit since then.
Yeah, we did. Spider-Man.
I'm about to say that Spider-Man coming home, but well, Iron Man was in there for a quick second though, right? Wasn't Iron Man? He didn't come home.
He had the glasses. Iron Man had died, but he had wanted him to get these glasses.
Yeah, the glasses, right? That's what the shit with Iron Man was, the glasses shit. Yeah.
But he was already dead.
Hey yo, you know what I'm waiting on though? It's Black Lightning. That shit ain't come back on yet.
I've never watched that show. But
for real?
Yeah.
See, I'm disappointed in you, my brother.
It's that
See now, I got to bring out my brother status.
I don't want to hear
it's
that
an
shit.
all-black
I don't know
comic book TV show.
I don't know who the fuck Black Lightning is. I thought he was a made-up person.
Nah, if you gonna put superhero for real.
If you gonna put somebody that I know, the only person I know is Static Shock, bro.
Nah, Black Lightning is the illest, but his daughter is hard as shit. It's his daughter, his youngest daughter is the one that's the most powerful. You know what I'm saying? And you got an older daughter. She played in that movie with Meek Mills in Philly, where he was beefing with the nigga.
Static. Can I play Static Shock?
Hold up. What's Static Shock? Who's supposed to play Static Shock?
I can play Static Shock.
No,
I got the locks and everything.
Yeah, you could like Static Shock.
I could.
For real.
Hollywood. I'm only, no weird shit.
How can you even get in Hollywood right now? Can you gotta make appointments for this?
Bro, you gotta go to Atlanta.
Shit like that.
It's in Atlanta. It's not even Hollywood. It's Atlanta. The studios are in Atlanta now.
I mean, I get some casting call shit to my phone, for kids or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I had one in Virginia for How High too, but I didn't go.
Why you ain't go? The movie was dumb anyway, but why you ain't go?
I ain't went to. After a while, I was like, when I found out that it wasn't Redman and Method Man, I'm like, I don't want to. If it ain't them, who cares?
It was a slight bit funny, but I'm not that amused by DC Young Fly, because he does the little, you know what I'm saying, high pitched voice too much, and that shit is irritating. I hate when
is that his real voice or not?
Nah, it's not even his real. He just does that because he can sing. It's really kind of I don't like that shit. But he's funny though, but I just don't like that high pitched shit. Shit irritates me.
Yeah. Oh, bro, I forgot what I was watching or whatever I was doing. I think I was playing Madden. Once I finished playing Madden, I turned on the game in the World Series in the last 2 innings. That 9th inning was ridiculous.
Hey yo, I never ever watched baseball in my life. Baseball.
Come on.
Is the most boring sport I've ever seen in my life. But
it's so technical.
I went to a baseball game when I was young.
I went to many games. I just went to one couple.
I went to one. Now, somebody took us to one, and it was a good experience. In person,
I gotta go to the Yankee Stadium.
I can fuck with it. No, in person I can fuck with it because you right there. But on the TV, but hold up, I'm not the only one that had that problem. That's why they sped up baseball in the past couple of years. Remember they changed the rules
ridiculously,
and they was like, nah, you gotta do this within this amount of seconds or this. That shit was wild. Like, yo, how long we gonna be here for, yo? Like,
it's
damn.
Going to see, like when the Yankees came, I was happy. I'm like, bet favorite 2 teams, and then I like the Dodgers. You know what I'm saying? All the home teams, but I like the Dodgers and Yankees. And I'm like, bruh, Aaron Judge went like 0 for 4. I'm like, what? Nigga, what is that? Like, they won, but it was just like, man, I wanted to see you cook. Nobody cooked. Nobody I wanted to cook. I always see the other people that I don't really like.
So who you was going for, the Dodgers? I know you wasn't going for the Yankees, was you? I mean, you was going for the Yankees?
When they was playing the Nationals, yeah.
Yeah.
The Yankees,
the Yankees
are my team. Yeah, I do, but the Yankees are my team. Like,
the Yankees? I mean, but they've been like baseball giants for a while, though. I mean when they was winning back to back in the 2000s.
Back in the day.
I mean, basically, it was, I guess when they had, what's the nigga that turned from brown to white now? What's son name though? Is it Sosa or the nigga?
He played for the Cubs.
He played for the Cubs. Who's the nigga?
Sosa.
Oh, the other nigga is the one that got shot in the back or in the front or whatever.
It's my David Ortiz.
Ortiz. He played for the Yankees, right?
Red Sox, man.
Hey yo, you could tell I don't know shit about baseball, right? You see, I can name niggas. I don't even know what team they play for. Sometimes people superstar and be more than what they famous for. I didn't even know what team these niggas played for. I just assumed it could have been the Yankees.
Shout out the Redskins for kicking the Cowboys.
Hey yo,
ass.
First of all, we're not even gonna get into that.
Why?
Because I was waiting the whole time for the nigga.
Are you a Cowboys fan?
Yeah, I'm a Cowboys. I was waiting the whole time for Andy Dalton to get fucking hurt, so I can see who's next.
That was terrible.
Because I want to see who's next.
That hit was
he already fucking up. All right, so the only way we could get you out the game was to get you hurt.
It's not his fault. That line wasn't doing nothing.
Hey yo,
bro, our defensive line is brutal.
Did they call that though? Because the nigga hit him straight to the helmet.
He got ejected.
He got ejected? Yeah, he hit him straight to the helmet.
Bro, that was a terrible. Bro, he was giving it up. Why would he
even dive at him?
Exactly. It was just unnecessary.
It was they be doing shit on purpose, though. There was no reason to dive at him.
It's just instinct.
200 something pounds.
It's instinct for these niggas to tackle, but it's like, bro, calm that shit down, bro. You see him giving. It's the quarterback one. You know how sensitive they are with touching them. Bro, he gave himself up. You see it.
These niggas scored 3 on the whole time, yo. You see what happens, yo? They be getting cursed because they should have paid Dak Prescott what he asked for. You know what I'm saying? He should have never been in contract negotiations from the whole time. So.
No, he shouldn't have. That's
they should have paid him.
I don't like to.
I bet you if they paid him, he wouldn't have got hurt.
I don't like to pull that race card, but Tony Romo had gotten 2 big contracts and only won 1 playoff game.
And Tony Romo, my man,
the ball.
He the reason why you want to watch the Cowboys.
He was good.
Yeah,
but
they never played with his money though. They never played for.
Always paid him.
Because you know why? But Jerry Jones looked at him like he was his son.
But Jared Goff, what has he done? I mean, with the exception before he went to the Super Bowl at that one. What did he do before he got that $100 million? You know what I'm saying? Guaranteed, whatever that contract was, when he got $100 million something. Carson Wentz, he hasn't been healthy. He gets 100.
He didn't even win the Super Bowl.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they giving all these dudes the bread.
The other nigga.
And the dude who was running 4 years on minimum, like on a rookie contract, y'all couldn't even break this brother off.
Right. They should have broke him off.
They was paying everybody else.
They went and broke some light-skinned nigga off real quick.
Y'all paid everybody else. Offensive linemen, defensive linemen, wide receivers. I'm like, y'all trying to running back. $100 million.
They definitely.
And the nigga just started slumming.
Yeah, he's slumming it for real. It's like he just don't
want to be there.
Redskins
just dropped him down, bro.
Yo, he was doing nothing, yo, and I'm like, yo, what's going on? Because I
Man came back with 4 nose rings.
I can't help but I watch something on my phone and I gotta watch something on the TV at the same time. And I really be trying to like focus on both at the same time. It's a weird skill, but you can master it though. I don't know why I have a session with doing that shit. So I'm watching the game the whole time, but then I'm watching the Tim Dillon podcast too, where he's interviewing Lil Zane. And I watched the other one. It was kind of funny. Joe Rogan and Kanye West. It was pretty funny. And he made Kanye West made Joe Rogan a believer and shit, and him being president. It was weird as shit. He like, you know what? We do need somebody like you as president. I'm like, wow, Joe Rogan is it's crazy.
No, we don't. You know what blows me about people? I will retract, but what blows me about people is that when people don't wear masks, it's such news. Y'all want to report it and such and such. And so Daniel Jones and Saquon Barkley were seen out partying without a mask, and now they might be fined or so for breaking, I guess, protocol or something that from the NFL. And I'm like, I get it because they should be held to a different.
Not if you at a club that don't require you to wear a mask while you're in it.
I'm saying no, nigga, you not no regular citizen. You getting paid millions of dollars. At that time, it's kind of like you because of the money that you're worth and what you. I need you to be here. You can't come here.
Yo, they don't even know what the mask actually do for people to be.
I'm just saying, just to make
that shit is crazy.
Man, if I'm making millions of dollars, I'm not even going to the club right now. I'm chilling. I'm stacking.
Yo,
I'm stacking. I'm chilling.
They bread not gonna be stopped. They just gonna get fined, so they be alright. But I mean,
people leave people alone.
They tripping with this mask shit though, yo.
It's like, let people just live, do their thing. Like, who were they hurting at that moment? How you know they didn't have a mask in their pocket and they just didn't have it at that second when they took that picture? I don't know. Why would you take a picture with somebody with a mask on? You be over there. Yeah, this Saquon Barkley. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Bruh, his whole face is masked. That ain't him.
Tripping.
I wanted to make sure that people know this is really Saquon, so I told him to take his mask off. I don't know. Who knows how that got like that? You know they're doing another versus with T.I. and Jeezy?
They're going to do one with T.I. and Jeezy, and then T.I. and Busta Rhymes.
Nah, he said he declined Busta Rhymes. He said it's a generational gap.
I thought Busta Rhymes made him do it.
Nah. That doesn't even make sense. I wouldn't even want to hear Busta and T.I.
They was talking shit or something like that.
Nah, Busta
Rhymes confronted him or something.
Busta Rhymes, you could do one with who was in Busta Rhymes' time? DMX, those guys back in those days. You are not. That separation is too great. No, I wouldn't even want to.
You wouldn't even want to hear it anyway.
Not Busta and T.I. Who you got between? I think T.I. got more hits than Jeezy though.
Hold up. You said what, man?
More hits. Because Jeezy, a lot of his stuff, I'm not saying, like, Jeezy's 103 was ridiculous. But
T.I. with more hits than Jeezy. Well,
we talking about hits. I ain't talking about
right,
trap songs and what's going to crank harder. Because T.I.'s early shit, do it. And there was a big days popping and little days. What was the joke when he was what was that one joke? He did a video, and at the end of the video, he switched over to this other track and was going ham in that joke. I can't remember.
That's when that was popular.
Who could Luda do one with? I want somebody to go out with Luda.
Niggas is sleeping on Luda though.
I would love Luda and T.I. They used
Luda
to be.
Luda did one with what's the name already? You forgot?
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh shit!
I didn't even hear see these things. I don't.
Yeah, Luda did one with somebody else already, but T.I. and Jeezy, that would be a hard battle. But T.I. might win him on like the most mainstream hits though.
T.I. got more discography. Jeezy got mixtapes.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's like
I think a lot of people know about Jeezy mixtape shit too. That you know what I'm saying, know about T.I. mainstream songs where it was still even out. Whereas his shit, it was so ill popping that it was like it was mainstream, but it was it wasn't. It was mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Who you take?
What are you gonna do when he
I'm taking Jeezy.
We getting money over here. What are you gonna put on?
T.I.
We getting money over here. What it do, Pimpin'? That's one of his first ones. What are you gonna put on then?
Who? What'd you say?
T.I.
He put on what?
If Jeezy put on we getting money over here, what it do, Pimpin'? That one. What then is T.I. gonna put on for him?
Look, you will have to ask a T.I. fucking fan, cause I can't run down his greatest.
But that's the whole point.
No,
you know I mean,
I could.
You gotta be ready.
But I have been smoking and no.
You brought it up.
I brought it up as to see who you would choose.
All right, so who would you choose?
T.I.
You lean toward T.I. It's okay. That's your choice.
It'll have to be T.I.
No, I'm going with Jeezy.
Because Jeezy got trap bangers, but it depends what songs they play. I don't know.
Jeezy was never accused of snitching.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And to actually not go to jail for all those guns, like, that's a question of the century. Like, how did you not go to jail for all those guns, my G? 1 year for all of that artillery. I got 3 years for a 380. You know what I'm saying? 3 years for a 380.
How come you ain't go to jail for straps?
Yeah.
And you just had your bail with
military guns. So I had a 380. I had 3 years for it.
That's how come I was trying to do a how come Eminem joke. How come we don't even talk no more, and we don't even call no more? You know, better keep in touch at all. And I don't I don't even feel the same love.
Mother Roller's Pink Lemonade.
I don't know.
That's
and I heard they do that grapevine, we beefing now. After all the years we've been down, ain't no way, no how.
One time I made a video about rolling up 101.
What you looking at, little boy?
My shit was rolling 101. I did a whole breakdown. So I teach people how to roll up a blunt.
After I'm gonna hit this last entertainment joint for you.
What? Which one?
I'm gonna say this entertainment joint, and then I'm gonna give you like 2 or 3 real stories, and then we can do what we do from there. But bruh, I'm gonna tell you something that I saw today, and it's like when I was younger, this would have probably been like, oh my god. But as I'm older and I see people now, and I'm just like, why? Lisa Raye. Has an OnlyFans now, and apparently some explicit sex video of her has been released. I have to find it. Yeah, they had
that she put.
Somebody
out?
Put. I don't know. It was put out, but she talking about something. But bruh, how old is Lisa Raye? I'm not saying
I think
age.
She's 49.
It's just like what the what examples are we setting for anybody? Like, I just don't get it. It's like, is it on purpose? Is this corruption on purpose? Because it's like all celebrities right now just seem to want to focus on doing like
nasty shit.
This, like, grow up. What the? You got money. If you really write a book. The best thing you can do, Lisa Raye, is go back to Players Club. As beautiful as you are, like, really, like. I'm not even curious to see.
That, and I think you think that even when these things get leaked, that she probably
they probably leak it.
Yeah, like how
so they can get that joke.
All these years, just now come and find the shit and get to leak it. Get out of here. Yeah. Ain't nobody find no shit from way back then.
It's just crazy to me.
Tapes and shit.
It's crazy to me. It could have been something recent, but it's just like
with the sex tape is from recently.
I don't know what it is. I didn't read all deep into it. I'm saying they say there was some explicit of her was just released coincidentally as she was basically she started her OnlyFans with this premiums and all this stuff, and I'm just like,
hey yo, it's no different from the celebrity women.
I'm not. It's not even
regular
about
girls.
I'm saying she's a 50-year-old woman who I'm not saying that. Because people gonna be like, well, if your body is nice at 50, why not? I'm not saying that. You're missing the point. When you get older, women are supposed to become elegant, not more wholesome. Like, you're supposed to be refined like wine.
Yo,
not fucking. Oh, it's just.
What do they consider classy?
Who is my daughter supposed to look up to? Who? Who is she supposed to look up to? Who is she supposed to look up to? Who? She's looking up to YouTubers. She's looking up to 15-year-old, 12-year-old TikTok superstars. That's who she's looking up to. Because there's no grown women out here. I'm sorry.
It's not even that. No.
That's not fair to say. There are women out here, but the women that are put mainstream are not geared towards pushing our kids in a way that it should be like commendable, bro. This shit is
Yo.
fucking egregious. It's disgusting.
I'ma
This
tell
shit
you,
is going on.
yo,
It makes me
what
fucking mad.
What it really is that, we seeing the truth about women, yo. It's not nothing new for them, yo. This is not nothing new, yo. They just don't mind being exposed. First, it's like a progression, right? They've been nasty ever since the 40s, 50s, 60s, all that shit. Trust me. You hear about these niggas that go to the army,
Yes.
their wife fucking this person.
What does
this
being
person, this
nasty
person,
have
blah,
to
blah,
do
blah.
with you putting out, you getting people
So,
to pay
that's
to
what I'm saying.
see
So,
your freak?
So peep the
pics?
progression, right? All right, so peep the progression. So first they hide it. Then it's, you know what I'm saying? Then they start being a little free with it. Then they get exposed about it, like in the 80s, something like that. Women, freaks, 90s and all that. Niggas call them bitches and shit like that, freaks and all that stuff. In the 2000s, they start to accept that shit. Like, you know what, fuck it. It's my feminism, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fuck who I wanna fuck, be with who I wanna be with, do this, do that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They kind of women empowerment type shit. You know what I'm saying? And that shit can go left or right or whatever. So you gotta think, she's 40 something. So when she was going through that, almost 50. So when women was going through that progression, she was still in her 20s and 30s and stuff. So she's the regular, just like the rest of them, yo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that. Whatever. Fuck that. Who cares? Fuck that. The history of women whoredom. I don't care.
They out
what
there now.
The fuck?
It's like right now, it just don't matter no more. It's just like they don't care no more, yo. What you know about them, yo. They don't care what you think about them or what you know. They know that you gonna want to still fuck them at the end of the day. If they try
I was
to offer
born
you
in the
some pussy.
wrong time, bro. I really
It's
wish.
crazy.
Cause it's just.
It's crazy. They had no respect for themselves, yo. They bodies,
It really
yo.
blows me.
That's not no respect for yourself, yo.
It really blows me, bro.
Empowering and being in control of your pussy don't mean giving it to anybody who you want to.
Hold
yo.
that.
At any time. That's just nasty.
It's not about that. I'm talking about. It's one thing for you young Jones to be out here doing whatever. Cause I was young and I did whatever, and it took one day to sit back and be like, you know what, you're doing too much, and you need to slow the hell down. And that day's gonna come for y'all one day. But for you fucking, 35, 40, 50-year-old women, I'm not mad at you getting money. I'm just mad because I'm like, I expect more from women that are becoming. You're not young no more, and that's the problem. That's the real issue. It's like people can't accept. It's like everybody's going through a midlife crisis since they hit fucking 35. You're not fucking young no more. Grow up. You're wearing a full body leopard suit and you're 55. No. Go put a dress on and some pumps, you fucking nasty bitch. Excuse my language. I mean, damn it. I hate when I look to my left and a 50-year-old man pull up listening to fucking say Lil Baby. Why? You should be listening to Al Jarreau. You should be listening to fucking Luther Vandross draws on. Yeah, look, bro, old school shit. NWA, nigga. Are you kidding me? Why are you pulling up listening to these young niggas? You're not young, and then you got a jersey on and some motherfucking J's. You're 50. You're 50, and my father, who is 57 and looks great, by the way, walked around dressed like I did, and I'm not saying I dress bad, but like all kind of J's on, sweats. My dad's suited. He always looks nice. He's well for casual.
He started wearing the joggers and all that shit.
Why I'll be like that with the J's on? You got J's on? Gucci? What you doing?
That's not you. That's what the girls like. They want you in joggers. Social media has put no age limit on nothing.
People need to worry about themselves.
On fashion and on lifestyles, it's any age. I'm trying to tell you. This a 23-year-old got the same lifestyle as a 53-year-old in this day and age, yo. That's how social media is built now, yo.
You can get so much.
You get famous on the same thing no matter what age you are, yo.
Speaking of that,
that's why.
That's a good segue. This 12-year-old, I've never heard of him, but he's a 12-year-old rapper named Little Rodney. And Little Rodney, he cried. Old Crip Rodney down in Texas. Down there in Texas, little 12-year-old Rodney cries after getting 7 years in
juvie.
Yeah.
He got 7 years. Damn.
Yeah, he cut off.
What'd he do?
He cut off his ankle monitor to attend a friend's funeral, but he allegedly shot a 1-year-old baby, and he had a charge of arson. So he's on probation.
How old is this nigga?
He's 12.
He's 12. Wow.
So here's my
kid, yo.
I'm gonna look where I think the camera is, somewhere at the front of this up here. It's somewhere up there. Okay, there it is. I can see it. Listen, I know there is not the best fucking role models out here for y'all, and y'all really take everything that y'all watch and see. Really, y'all take it literally. Can y'all please get a mind of your fucking own and be your own person instead of following shit that you see on TV and that you hear? Because at 12 years fucking old, you about to lose 7 years of your goddamn life because you was following somebody else that you saw doing this shit. And where is that guy? He's probably, no offense, dead or in there or in the real jail waiting for you to come up there with him. Get a mind for yourself. Pick up a fucking book, learn a fucking trade, and do something that's better than sitting on your ass all day, smoking, getting high. And doing. Now, that's fine, but when you're being productive, that's cool. When they're 12 years old, fuck no. You shouldn't be even thinking about weed. You shouldn't be knowing about weed. I didn't know what weed was until I was 16 years old. Ha, ha, ha. But guess what? Fuck that. I had a half a day.
14, 15.
I had a half a day came my senior year where a lot of my men still have 4 days of class. So fuck that. Get your education, regardless of what you think's gonna come from it, and do something with yourself and make your goddamn mothers proud and get the fuck out of your bad situations. You don't want to have to live in a cycle, bruh. Unless it's a cycle of something that's positive and uplifting. Stop following this shit that's not worth it. And I'm really sad for this 12-year-old who apparently didn't have the guidance to put him in the right situations or put him in the right headspace to make the right decisions. So, to little Rodney, I hope you learn from this shit. And anybody that's like him, get your head out your ass. Stop worrying about all the money coming quick and the booty coming fast. And go... Hey, shut up. And go get yourself together, man. For real. I'm very disappointed to hear something like that because he's a young black man. Now.
Hey, yo, he a little sicko, yo. You know he one of those special kids. You like that? You shot a 1-year-old and did some arson shit. Nah, he one of the special kids,
what are you doing?
You know them kind of ones around the neighborhood, yo. They're a little too wild. Like,
they want to tell you.
Your mother didn't recommend the medicine and she refused it. That's what happened. His mother didn't get the medicine for him, yo.
My fucking having kids and seeing the destruction.
I seen kids like that. Just out of order.
It's like I get when you're young and you're a little wild, but when does the realization come where it's like, okay,
it ain't that wild, yo. He's a nut. He's supposed to be on medication and he ain't on it. I'm trying to tell you. He's supposed to be on medication. You shoot a 1-year-old and you what did he set fire to? Probably a whole house. Probably a car.
I didn't get into all of it.
Look at that.
This is dumb.
I bet you if you looked into it, it'd be some ignorant shit. Like, you trying to kill people, yo.
Or maybe he following and you got to get in.
Demon you got in you.
You trying to move up. I don't know how it works in games. I never was in
Throw some holy water on that.
They could tell him
the nigga's sick.
Killed his baby to get such and such. I think it's all foolish. I think you need to have a mind of your own. And I wish people would stop trying to fit in because I've never tried to fit in, which is probably why I'm as friendless as I am now.
What do you even think drives people to do wild shit like that? Not even just the kids like that. Like, you got grown-ups who will literally murder a baby, yo. You know what I'm saying? Or rape a baby. Like
you're crazy.
Like what the fuck?
You don't got it.
Something ain't right with that shit.
Right. Your shit is twisted up in there.
Because they try to put pedophilia as a sexuality, right? Yeah. As a sexual preference. Or whatever. That's what they're trying to make it. They're trying to make pedophilia a sexual preference.
Do you know that they got like 100 and some genders? I'm like, what do you mean? I thought there was just man, woman.
See, that's what they're not trying to make a distinction of. It's not more than 2 genders. It's more than 2 sexual preferences. That's the whole point. You might be this weird shit or this weird shit or this weird shit or this weird shit. Whatever it is. If it's not just man and woman shit, it's weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Even the gay shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I've always had my own opinions about that shit.
Well,
but
no,
it's not a popular opinion.
I would don't.
It's not.
Don't give it.
So I'm not gonna give it.
That right now. This is YouTube, and I know that YouTube has their guidelines, and they will take the video down.
Hey yo, my video got the most views, my G. Come on, son.
Listen.
Didn't it though? Yeah, you saw it too.
Listen.
My video got the most views.
Saying
yo. I'm the illest. I'm the illest. Y'all fuck with me, don't you?
Already hard enough just living.
I'm gonna tell you who I am.
To hold any type of.
So hold up, son. Let me tell these niggas who I am, though, son. You know what I mean?
No, don't.
I remember they looked at my video the most. You know what I'm saying? So I got fucked with. So my name Pop, but my real name Desmond. They fuck with me all over. You know. I'm originally from Queens, New York. Moved to Baltimore when I was a young boy. Parents moved us down there.
He's a yo-2 boy.
Raised in Baltimore, mostly in the county. I moved out to the city when I was older, or whatever, around 18 and all that stuff. But, you know, I just grew up out there and was into the streets and doing wild stuff and been everywhere, in and out, you know, jail, prison, whatever you want to call it. Been there and here, but, you know, I still did things with my life, you know. I was always a smart kid. Always got my good grades in school. Up until high school, I just started fucking up. I really didn't give a shit anymore for some reason. I don't know why. But then after that, I was just, you know, just out there having fun like regular teenage niggas do in Baltimore, you know what I mean? You know, so smoking early, trying to fuck every chick coming through the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All of that. But, you know, going back and forth to New York, just hanging out, chilling, seeing niggas as rappers and all that stuff a few times. Seen a few rappers. It's all good. You know, I don't get wild by seeing famous people. That shit, they're just regular niggas to me, yo. They're always gonna be regular niggas to me, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what niggas got. I don't give a fuck if you got the latest Benz, you got all this. I don't give a fuck, you know. That's envy, you know. I could be like, yeah, that's cool. He doing his thing, but I'll never give a fuck for real. Like, oh, yeah, oh, this he that. Nah, I don't never look up to no man. You know, I tell all y'all little niggas never look up to nobody but yourself, yo. That's all. Know who you are.
And you stop idolizing niggas. You gotta stop idolizing. That's my thing. It's no problem to
ain't nothing nobody can do that you can't do.
Respect what somebody do, but to idolize people and hold them in this and argue for them and all that. Look, I love Michael Jordan. Don't mean I'm gonna argue every time somebody say LeBron better than him. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people have opinions. Let people have those and keep it moving. Yeah. And if you can't argue an opinion with sense and like with some type of calm, then don't, because niggas be getting too fired up, and I be sitting back, and that's why I don't really get into the big conversations of football, basketball, because it's like, yo, y'all acting like y'all get paid $50,000 to watch the game, and I'm just a fan just like you, and if you really want to do something about it, you can go to the court, any court you want to go to, and I'll spank your ass in real life.
Any heavy arguing should go right there. Like, if you arguing about sports, nowhere in your mind should it be like, I'm going to argue to the point I want to fight this nigga.
No, let's go ball.
Like, I'm going to argue to the point where I want to beat this nigga so bad and ball real quick. Like, yo, I'm going to cook this nigga.
And squirrel.
Cause I argue about some shit, especially if it's my team and we watching like your team against my team. Oh yeah, we getting heated.
I gotta say something to somebody directly. Squirrel, you keep messaging me talking about you about to come out and ball and all this. Squirrel, I'm telling you real shit. I'm gonna torch your ass. Don't you smoke cigarettes? You're definitely getting torched.
Hey, yo.
You don't got to win the fuck with me.
Never make the O's.
So, I'm telling you on the Highdeas Podcast.
He's telling you can't fuck with
And
me.
after I'm done whipping your ass, cause I told you did this to yourself. I did tell you that in the text message. I'm going to whip your ass. And I'm going to tell the people. So just know, you call me out, I show up.
And I'm going to call you in.
And you better be fucking ready to ball. Because I'm ready to go. That's for anybody. Everybody want to be talking all this. I've had all these people hitting me up, and then every time I say I'm balling, I'm out here. Nobody show up. Only a couple people. Some people here and there.
Got one coming ball, yo.
I'm going to tell you something.
I ain't ball in a minute, though. I'm not coming
Call
ball.
me out. I don't need 3 times Candyman, Bloody Mary. You call it once.
Hey, yo, that's
and I'm there. What's up? What's up? It's either win or lose. I love competition. That's the thing. People be scared. I'm not scared to lose. If we lose, we're going to play again. Best of 3. Oh, best of 5. Until I get the upper hand. Like, I ball. Let's do it. But anyways.
You one of them niggas that if I beat you in the game, we going to keep trying to play. Even if somebody else got next. You like, hold up, yo, one more time, yo, one more time.
No, they get next. I just be
you
waiting.
got the one more time,
I'd be
nigga?
like, no, I'd be like, I hope this nigga win. Or if he lose, I'm gonna bust this nigga's ass and I'm about to get you back on the court because I want my win back.
What was your shit though? Because my shit was fight night. Like on Xbox or PlayStation, whatever we had it on. My shit was fight night. You know what I'm saying? So I will always, you know, I want to kick somebody's ass again. Like, I will always win, though. I didn't even have no style, though. I just used to kick people's ass and fight for no reason, though.
You know what?
Yeah, I never even blocked. I only duck and leave.
You know why people took that so personal?
Why?
Because it's a fighting game.
Because he make you think like if it was in real life,
yeah,
this nigga could probably beat me like that. Like his
style
style is more alien
mind. You be like, what? Run that shit back, dog.
Hey, yo.
I hate it. I thought one nigga throw haymakers or something stupid. We going back.
You would have hated me in fight night.
Shout out Kofi. I fought Kofi in UFC.
I hated that game.
He's a boxer in real life. Well, he was at the time. Yeah. He was giving me real like boxing combinations
in UFC though.
Yeah, it was blowing me, bro. In the game, I'm like, so you telling me because he's a boxer in real life, he knows how to throw combinations on the game like a boxer? Bro, it was blowing me.
Nah,
I kept trying to fight him again. He was using. Who was he using? It was I know exactly who it is. About Machida.
No,
it wasn't Leo the Machida. Who the fuck? I remember who it is if I scroll past his name. I hate him.
Nah, you know what I ain't like about the UFC games is that it was just like the wrestling games. Once you get into a move, the nigga can't get out of it. Like, it automatically starts the process of moving, and whatever you do to stop the move, it don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta wait and then press a button to get out that move and all that stuff. It's just phony. It's like the wrestling one. But with boxing, it's just like you straight, it's like punching.
Did you see that box match last week? With Lomachenko and what was cuz name?
I watched
Lopez.
The highlights.
Bro, I watched that whole jump. Oh man.
Yeah, I watched the highlights.
Lopez is nice, yo.
'Cause I was waiting for the knockout.
Wasn't happening. I don't know where you thought that was coming from. It was. I didn't see it happening at all. I knew that jump was going the full distance, but that jump, I think that needs to be a fight too because Lomachenko, he didn't fight in over a year, and I think now that he warmed back up, I think in the second fight he won't wait to 7th round to come out fired up. took him a while to kind of get into the groove, but even still.
Look, did he knock him out in this?
That joint went the whole distance.
It went the whole distance, right? Yeah, I knew because I was mad. Because I watched the whole highlights, and it went the whole distance. I'm like, yo, what is this? I don't like watching the whole distance in UFC.
It's not UFC. That's boxing, ain't it?
Yeah, that was boxing. And I don't like watching the whole shit in boxing either. Nah, sometimes I just mix it up.
Yeah,
nah,
you want to see niggas get knocked out.
But I want to see niggas get knocked out, yo.
Yeah, me too.
Nah, I don't. That's boring. You just watch the fight, just to watch the whole.
But it was a good
rounds.
fight.
That's why I like Mayweather fights.
Well, that's because Mayweather wants to. He does that.
He was too methodical. He was nice as shit, but at the same time, my nigga, we want to see you knock niggas out too, though, yo. Like when he did that other shit when the nigga kept headbutting him and he just fucking popped the shit out of niggas with a 2-piece and knocked him out. I was like, yo, always keep your guard up, though.
Talking about Ortiz, that fight was fixed. I don't care nobody say. That joke looked so fixed.
You think it was fixed?
Yeah, bro.
You don't think when he hit him those 2 times that he really snapped his little fucking shit?
No. What I saw was Mayweather standing in the corner, look at him, he did like this, a head nod to this nigga, they walked forward. Mayweather knocked the nigga, bruh. No, bruh. Listen.
Hold up.
Look, I will.
Yeah.
He paused.
Because I'm picturing
Hold
what
up.
you
The
saying.
nigga went back. Think about it. He stood there. Mayweather, if you go back and watch it, not like did like a nod, bruh. Like,
okay, was it different than any other nod that he does?
Nah, bruh. Not like that. Because it was like a nod.
It was too naughty.
Once he did the nod, yeah, it was too naughty. Once he did the nod, Ortiz came forward. And that's when the fucking did the whatever the fuck, and then he hit the nigga when he was down on the ground. Ortiz wasn't knocked out. He was looking right at him. Ortiz just sat there and looked at him the whole time. He was just sitting there like, just waiting for the count. I'm like,
Ortiz.
I'm like, so is Ortiz going to get up because he's clearly fine? No, he lay there and just sat there.
Hold up, yo. I got see now.
I
gotta see the replay.
You got your phone right there.
I want to see. He gave him the head
Pull
nod.
that shit, dog. He does a slight nod of his head, bro. Like, all right, let's go.
They came from the corners.
Oh no, they were standing across from each other. That's when he punched.
Right.
It was something, but it's a nod that's in there. I haven't seen that shit in years, like 5, 6 years.
Mayweather.
First, what was his name?
First Ortiz. Knockout.
Watch it.
Okay. So that's a minute one.
Yeah, let's get it in here. Let's get it in here. I'm gonna have to find it. And I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna see if I can put it in this damn video. Cause this is
YouTube always showing you a commercial and shit. Alright.
Watch this. See that? You see the? Did you see the fucking nod he gave to the nigga? Watch.
This right there?
But he gave him a nod.
Right,
He was
right
like,
there, right?
he gave him a nod like that.
Wasn't it right there?
But then watch. Look. He's up at 2 on his elbows. Those are 2 good punches. I'm not saying he couldn't have knocked Nick, but bro,
it was at that point right before he came in, right there, right?
Nah. It was right before they got like this. He nodded at him, bro.
I seen a tiny nod.
Yeah, bro. And this nigga walked forward and he didn't put his hands up and popped him. And then he sits up. Look, 4, 5. Look. Bruh. He could get up,
He really can get up.
He could get up, bruh. That joke was rigged to me, son. He could get up, bruh.
He tried to act like he was that.
Dog, he wasn't.
I can't get up.
You could see it in his face. He was
he
good.
Got up.
Spanish people are hard to knock out. Fuck that.
Yo, they really hard to knock out.
Talking about. They're like, you stomp on the roach, nigga, pick up your foot like,
Yeah.
They be like, no, they not going out.
Nah.
Mayweather don't knock niggas
Spanish
out
people
like
don't
that.
get knocked out. Nah, they don't get knocked out.
It's hard. I've tried. You can put them down. You can knock them down, but they don't stay down, bro. They will. and he was like on his elbows at 4, and he leaned forward to get up. Then he was just like, turned over on his side and started crawling. What? What was that? You could have got up. So
that was phony right there. That's what I told you. Even last time we were talking, I told you I seen the Mike Tyson missing rounds shit or whatever. Or was that somebody else? Yeah, I was telling somebody about the Mike Tyson missing rounds YouTube video where he was knocking people out, but he was missing them. Oh. Like it was set up, like it was like air hits and niggas was going down and not coming back up, like he really hit him and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's called Mike Tyson the missing rounds. Cause last time we was talking about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones or whatever, which is getting closer. One more month left to that. We're gonna see what comes out with that.
Off. He gonna knock his whole head. Hey son, Roy Jones will be walking like this for the rest of his life. Hey, what's going on?
I don't know. I'm just not a doubt on Roy Jones. I think he'll give him some kind of little fight.
I think he's gonna get
Mike Tyson might get him though. He's gonna give Mike Tyson a little bit.
If Roy Jones is any semblance of old Roy Jones, he better stay as quick as far away with them jabs, boy. He better be once Mike say, poof, it's over.
Yep.
He gonna be in the 3rd row. Roy, get Roy out the chairs.
What's his name went out like that?
Hey, I love seeing people get punched out the ring.
What's his name went out, and I was mad disappointed. What's my man
he
from
said
Philly?
mad disappointed.
What was my man from Philly?
Zab Judah.
No. The other older nigga.
Did you see Zab Judah again? He got cranked. He was on the.
Hey, hold up. You talking about that one video where he did this with the stepping around?
That joke was super funny. He did a whole dance routine.
Hey, yo, he was around the whole ring, yo. When I tell you, I watched that shit like 10 times in a row. I could not stop watching that shit. It was just
too funny. Tears.
Funny, my G. It was too funny.
Tears in my eyes.
Yeah. The last thing I saw that was that funny was last week. Last week I started watching these fart prank videos and shit. For some reason I couldn't help it. I don't know why. I just saw one and you know what I'm saying, it was a fart prank and I'm like, what the fuck? It gotta be funny, fart pranks and shit. Like niggas get really mad about farts and shit. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the
You farted?
Some of the funniest shit.
Yes, I did.
See, nah, the white people didn't even get mad during the fart pranks. It was the black niggas that got up. Like, yo, what the fuck? You disrespecting me and shit. You know what I'm saying? The fuck you fought right next to me and shit. Like, yeah, they didn't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, this is a prank. I got a thing in my pocket. You know what I mean? But
it's a prank. I got a thing.
Mad ignorant and shit.
And Practical Jokers used to be hilarious, like when it first came out.
Yeah, no, they when they first came out, too. Everybody knows who they are.
But they had to start going to different places. Like, yo, but that junk. Carbonaro effect is actually pretty funny too. He be doing the magic in the store and shit.
I'm not sure, was this supposed to be real or is he just supposed to be playing tricks on people? Carbonaro effect.
He doing magic.
He's act, cause this shit looks real.
Yeah, he doing magic.
Nah, the shit that he does that's not regular though. You can't do shit like that.
Yes, you can. Chris Angel does it all the time in public. In front of people.
Yeah, Chris Angel shit is even a little different from his. His is extreme too, but Carbonaro is on some other kind of extreme.
His shit is sick.
But for family, TV,
his is tight. His is tight.
Yeah.
I don't want to know how these people do stuff, bro.
I would though, because that's some shit is like, how can you make some shit go from here all the way to there, or in my hand, or out this?
I don't know. They be talking about sleight of hand, but it could be sleight of the devil.
Yeah.
You never know. It could be black magic.
If it's too good,
going back in their room, burning herbs.
Yo, because you know what? What they don't do, that's how you know it's fake though, because what they don't do is show you a whole footage straight through, like a phone camera shot. Like they doing a trick from beginning to
Chris
end.
Angel does.
On a phone camera one?
He's had people like shoot a straight shot at the joint.
I seen him try to do it, but it still don't. I don't know. I want to see
TV magic.
I want to see a phone camera shot. The niggas doing shit.
I just want to be the person they do it to. That's all. Do it to me and my let me walk into the store and I see Carbonaro. I'm gonna walk right to him like I don't know who he is, and let you do your magic. I want to see you do it right in front of me. Oh
yeah, I would fake like I don't know him, and then I'm like, yeah, do that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
It was here. Now it's there. Wow.
It's magicians that was doing real demonized shit though.
I seen David Copperfield. He cut somebody in half. I saw him a long time ago, but that was different.
They say it's an allusion to that too.
Of course it is. The mask. Remember the dude that used to unveil all the mask truths? I mean, all the magic secrets and shit with the mask on his face. He should have gotten beat up.
The other nigga who just kept changing face masks.
Yeah, he should have got
beat up. The Japanese nigga.
I don't know if he was Japanese or white, but he should got beat up for that.
Nah, it was this one nigga. It's a Japanese guy that he does his performances that his face mask keep changing. Whatever he do, he just go like this or something like that, and the mask will change. And it's one of those Japanese masks like he can't have but so many on, but this nigga would do like dozens of them shits.
Nah, I'm talking about, bruh, the nigga used to tell the secrets of the magic tricks. You don't remember that?
I remember it was a show about that, but I can't remember the nigga who was the host.
You didn't. Nobody knew who the host was. He had a fucking mask on his face. He was like the best such and such. Wouldn't tell you. He'd tell that they used the tricks with the mirrors and such, and have fucking.
So he always try to make it like an explanation to it.
He would explain how they would do the magic tricks. Like how he would make a whole elephant disappear in front of in a circle of people. Like he was showing all that. Back in the day, can't remember the name of it, but I remember. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know. Don't let me hang it. But man, before it gets way too dark in this joint, you got? Is there anything? You're not on social media, are you?
I don't have anything. All I have is WhatsApp. You gotta have my number for WhatsApp, right?
All right.
I don't got Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, none of that because I used to have it, but that shit is just the devil's playground. So you just want to play over there and
it kills you. People
being around there, yo.
People be in relationships and they try to have like try to be on Instagram, like social media. You can't do it, bruh.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I'm trying to tell you.
So, with that being said, guys, I bid you a farewell.
Peace out.
I'm gonna get out of here. I got my cousin who keep blowing my phone up. I keep telling him I'll be busy. I don't know why he always blowing my phone up, but he's blowing my phone up. But y'all be safe, man, and enjoy y'all week. I'll update those NFL picks that me, Ricardo, and Malik are doing. I feel like I'm gonna have a strong Sunday, especially the Redskins kicked the Cowboys' butts. Then Tennessee missed that field goal, so Pittsburgh won. Then Cleveland scored at the very end. So I'm like, then the Green Bay crushed Houston, and who else is up there? I think that the Bills took care of the Jets. So, like, so far, and then I picked the Eagles to beat the Giants on Thursday. So that's I think so far it's looking really good. It's looking really good. But man, y'all enjoy y'all week and be safe. And you smoke weed?